Americans, and other friends, subscribers around the world. Back in, man. Ooh, it's right, dude. I can't see crap. Man, I can clean this windshield. It's a rough road right here. So, this morning, yes, sir. Just like always, headed back up the mountain. I know a lot of people, man, I always mention it. A lot of people like these videos, and a lot of people don't like these videos. If you don't like it, it's too loud, you ain't got to tell me about it. Just turn the channel. Move on. It is what it is, man. And when it's just me and Kai, he don't talk much. I almost had Miss Kitty in here with me today, but she just ain't wanting to hoof them fences, I guess. It is bright, man. For the last 3 or 4 days, lows, man. In the morning, it's chilly, man. It's almost wood stove, man. Start a kindling fire. Chilly in the mornings, but by mid-afternoon, today's high, you know, which they predict, which it is, not gonna be hotter. Usually when they predict it, it's gonna be warm. It's usually hotter, but then if they predict it's gonna be cold, it's usually colder. But today, man, their predicted high is 87 degrees. That's pretty dang warm, man, for September 26th. It's almost insanity. So we'll see how it plays out. Whatever it is. We were talking this morning. Me and Miss Kitty having coffee. You know, I've been doing running these fish fences for 7 years. And, you know, just like in life, it's just the craziness of the weather. Dude, I remember as Kevin ran it the first year, so 8 years ago. And then he went off to college and we took it over 7 years ago. That 1 year, holy smokes, dude. That first year, man, he was up here running it. Dude, he was driving up in here. There was inches, man, probably 6 inches of snow up on the highest ones. And then, I can't remember the year for year, but we've had a lot of years we've had snow. This is definitely, this year here, is definitely the hottest for this late. You know, dude, I'm down to, smokes, man, it's 26th, and I think I got 3 more weeks, you know, running fences. This is definitely, man, we're over. Whoa, dude, you see that, dude? Holy crap, hold on. You see that ass he's just trying to pass me? He's gonna come around these corners, man. If there's anybody on a 4-wheeler or anything, I won't nail them. I don't remember what the hell I was saying. Something about, definitely the hottest ever this late in the season. Then I gotta juggle it, man, for the gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. You know, because I check these on certain days of the week. But let's see what hunting, you know, for rifle season and everything. Car is out. Car and Danielle are out elk hunting this morning, elk hunting and grouse hunting. And different area, not up here. They ain't open for elk up here yet. Not yet. Well, bow season, I take that back. They're using short range. Ooh, that log right there, I might have to saw some ground on that bad boy. These fences down, and as always, man, I won't go back without a load of wood. And then tomorrow, they're doing one of them case lot sales. So we were going to go down and stock up, but just ain't feeling it, man. Just ain't feeling it. I'd rather hermitize and just be a hermit than hideout. There's some things I could definitely use to stock up on. I am supposed to go get some more spuds tomorrow. You think this is rough, man? We're about to get to a lot rougher, so I'll check back in. True, man. I will tell you what, that I don't come up that way, but flipping off, man. Every time I do, I remember why I don't. I just want a rough flipping mother. Washboard. Now I'll go down it, man, especially with a load of wood, you know, and it weighs it down, man. But this hind end of this green bean is so light without anything in it that, man, dude, it takes everything you have just to keep her on the road. Oh, looks like these, oh, they're still there. It's that portable cabin thing that I showed. It's the ones there from Maryland or Missouri or somewhere back east. They came a long way. They came a long way, son. Oh, dude. I haven't even been watching. Well, I can't say I don't check in, you know. Touch a little bit on the... I haven't really caught any real craziness other than Russia and Putin, you know, talking about nukes. That was a few days ago. But I'm so tired of the doom and gloom, you know. You got to keep up on what the heck's going on. And obviously prepare. Be prepared. Which we talked about that. I think I talked about that one of the videos, man. In my, you know, I've lived my whole life being prepared. You know, that's just part of being a poor boy. Never know what the heck's gonna, you know, and being self-employed, man. When you're self-employed, man, it don't matter whether you're in your construction business or you're in the you know, I'm in the junket business, resale business, man. It's like a roller coaster ride, you know, which it should start picking up. But with everything going on in the world, who knows, man? The last couple of weeks have been, you know, slow. And that's why, yeah, that's why we're always prepared. You know, nothing changes for us, you know, other than collecting gold. Nothing, you know, we still eat the same all that, you know, and then with the grouse and elk and fish and all that, man, eat pretty dang good this time of year. Speaking of fish, I shared it on, I think on the Facebook page. I don't know, I always get Facebook and Instagram. Really, I don't like either one of them. But the day that Tim, you know, got that bull, this here, man, I'll share right here. This is what Kevin D and his father-in-law, John, that great guy, they were on the other side of the mountain catching some of these. Look at them baby dudes. Them's nice. So, of course that, you know, then I love my bird hunting. You know, I love the big game hunting, just for being out and all that stuff. You know, I love the meat, man. The only reason I hunt, dude, I love just seeing that. You know, but I'm a meat eater. That's why I hunt, just for the meat. You know, I ain't out to get trophies to hang on my wall or nothing like that. You know, I don't show it on video, and everything I take, I give back, you know, my thank you and everything back to the earth. Just my own, you know, whatever you want to call it, spiritual thing or whatever you want to call it, you know. But when it comes down to it, and I'm fishing, man. I love my fishing. You know, and actually the limb high and all that are, you know, it's in my blood, dude. The fishing is in my blood. The salmon, steelhead, trout. And then, of course, you got to throw the bass in there, but they rot in later. You know, here we go again. It's going to get rough for a second. But, number one, man, dude, is I'm a fisherman. When the fishing's good, it's hard for me to hunt. That's why, and another reason I like bird hunting, man, is because I'll go out and go chukar hunting or duck hunting, goose hunting, you know, whatever I'm hunting. I love to go out and blast and cast, baby. You know, a little bit of fishing, a little bit of bird hunting. What we got going on here? We better check this out. But above, like I said, above all, man, fisherman's definitely my thing. And then, and I'll take my bird hunting over my big game hunting. You know, I love getting, you know, deer and elk and antelope and all that stuff, but man, I'll tell you truthfully, it breaks my heart every time I put one down. You know, man, same with birds. I even care about the fish. I care about every living thing, man. I care about all them animals and fish and all that more than I care about most humans. We were in here last week. I don't know if I filmed in here. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. We were in here last week and somebody picked them up, man. There was, I don't know if they buried the crap, what they were going to do, and I actually was going to bring a bigger shovel to bury it. Dude, there was piss, rags, you know, toilet paper, and 2 piles of shit, human shit, all over this camp. This is one of my, again, all the places up here are my favorite. But man, great fishing spot down here too, and I meant to throw my dang rod in this morning. Miss Kitty is going to clean out the exploder, you know, because I got all the dang wood chips and stuff, and I've been meaning to do it. And she was going to go ahead and do it today, and I meant to throw my tackle box and fishing pole in here so I could do a little fishing down here. Whoever the last people that were in here, and thank you very much, man, picked up, still see a few, you know, there's a few. You know, I don't pick up people's piss rags. I will, if it's bad like this one was, bury it. But, man, somebody cleaned it up, and, man, I appreciate that. But, they, you know, there's stuff laying all over, you know, but it's, you know, there's a piss rag over there. But, I don't much care for this here. I'll pile the paper and stuff in, you know. Should have cleaned up their fire pit, but man, at least it's in the fire pit. What I'll do is I'll take some of this welfare wood and stack it in there, and the fire will be ready for the next camper, because there'll be somebody in here this week. This is one that in the
in the past that, man, people come in here and camp. Man, that one person was in here for 3 weeks or something. You know, you're supposed to only do 14 days. But during hunting season, man, I'll come up here and think I'm going to fish it, you know, on the way up or on the way back down. And there's always folks in here. But listen. Exactly. But I'm going to pile some kindling and stuff up on that stuff. I ain't going to start a fire because I ain't hanging out. But, get it all set up for the next camper. That way that'll burn that stuff up and it won't blow everywhere. And a couple pieces I'll probably throw in. A little welfare wood, man.
Alright, man, back on it. So, what I was saying, when we pulled down into that camp, you know, fishing's my number one. It would go fishing, bird hunting, and then the big game. I'll get the log right there. But when I seen those pictures of Kevin D sent me them pictures of him and them smallmouth. Ooh, dude. Thinking I'm going fishing in a couple days. Car's out where she's hunting and stuff's gonna check out one of the lakes closer. Kevin was a little bit further away, not too far. I ain't giving their all no tell 'em CRICK. But dude, him and Briquet's pops, they ended up catching over 100 fish, 100 of them smallmouth like that day, man. Over 100. Woo! I don't know what the limit is on it, man. But, oh, dude, bass is good eating. I'd never keep them and eat them back in the, you know, way back when. I think I've talked about it on these videos because I used to fish the bass tournaments. I'd always, Kitty hated that. She loves bass. Bass and perch is her favorite. So anyways, I might do, which I'll take you along. Car might go along too. She's only got I think she's only got, which I didn't get the tag for it, because man, I've talked about it before, man, these regulations and this, man, you got the A tag and the B tag and all, dude, holy crap, man, it's so confusing. So I've been going back and forth on what elk and deer tags I want, you know, whitetail, mule deer, and she's got the one for the hunt this week, you know, but with the fish fences and the heat, man, I ain't into this hillbilly and heat don't mix, man. I don't like it. 87 degrees, I ain't going to be out there. Not that trying to hoof a freaking elk out in 100 degree or 90 degree weather. Get that. I need to get my four-wheeler. I haven't started my four-wheeler in a year. So many things to do, man. That's what I was telling that to Miss Kitty, man. We were talking about fishing, and she's like, you know, in our younger days, before the homestead, you know, that's also, man, at that time was actually working for somebody else. It was a lot different, man, when you're self-employed. And, but as far as the fish, you just gotta do it. You know, man, I mean, I fish all the time, you know, but it's usually just for a little bit here, a little bit there, man. I haven't actually taken a day off this year, but I actually just went out and just fished, you know, man, straight up fish for the day. Could be coming. Hey, man. That, coming up, the lower camps, see what we do when we get higher up here. Lower camps, man, it was like Grand Central Station down there. So I assumed that they'd be, man, so far, man, the fences are on. Good. I just assumed there'd be people camped on every one of them, man. It's Monday.
A little bit bummed I didn't bring my pole, man. Right now. Always bummed. I can't believe I always have a fishing pole with me. It's almost like having a gun or knife. Usually I at least have a, my hobo tin. A fishing line, some lures. Hey, got crap, man. So that was pretty crazy. I pulled off out an old logging road, one of my grouse hunting areas, which I've been carrying, man. As far as grouse hunting, man, I've been just carrying the old 12 gauge. Still haven't got a bird, man. I haven't kicked up a grouse yet since I'm only carrying the 12. I got my 1911 with me too, but I'm only carrying the sorry, dude. Carrying the old single shot because I want to get a bird with it, man. So anyway, so there's an old logger, dude. It's rough. I mean, really, if it wasn't the green bean, I wouldn't even pull in there without four-wheel drive, man. It's gnarly. There's one dip-de-doo you go through that you got to do it at an angle, man. I rub the tail end of this thing every time through it. And man, if it's been raining or it's wet, you don't want to go in there. Anyway, I get back in there. It's probably, dead ends way back in there, man. Probably mile and a half. And I get back in there, dude, and there is a freaking City Slicker car back there. Man, they got all tucked up, man, doing some of that stealth camping. And got a nice little camp set up and stuff there, man. I was just so surprised. I usually don't see nobody on that road, but so surprised to get back in there and there's a dang city car in there. That's nuts. Don't need to say, I just looked around and, I ain't disrupting there. Don't disrupt somebody's camp, man. Whoa. I'll get this big mother in there. Get this big old log out of the woods over here. So I'm going to see if I can get it. It's dang big, man. Lord. Whew. Good size right there. Fences are all done. Walked them and there's obviously always some little maintenance things. Nothing huge. Everything was good. They're kind of crazy up here today. Definitely not as many hunters, man. The one down lower, that one camp is just like Grand Central Station. Then I found the one guy that was, might be a couple, I don't know, but they're stealth camping. Camp over here wasn't bad. This camp's empty. There's a camping spot here. And then these two lengths that I got were actually back in here. So I rolled them out of here. That big one I didn't know. That big one, I like them ones that size for putting anvils and vices and stuff on. So that one probably won't. And then if you have to, you can always saw them up and use it for firewood. If it comes to that. So, yeah, man, we're going to, done with the fish fences, going to start heading back down, going out a different way to do a little grouse hunting, so that'll be tomorrow's video. And got to finish up, tidying up this load, so make sure you get your postcards in, man. That, I don't know where we're at on the count, but I know we're getting closer to that. Once we go over that 20,000, we're going to be doing a a drawing, a giveaway. So you got to have your postcards in with your email address on there. And check out all the links below, and the eBay store, and the t-shirts. And I need to do a picture or something of Katie Jo doing them t-shirts. Sold a couple of the ones she's doing. Think about my butt. I bet that thing weighs as much as me. A nice log. Then of course I'm gonna get more, down here to get more logs and firewood and stuff before I head on out. As far as this crazy world, man, make sure you got water, and stock up stock up some food, man. Gotta be prepared, especially in this crazy world we're living in. Good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.